Everyone. On Monday, March 18th, Edsby pushed out an update to the All Evidence tab and the Organize tab. In today's video, I want to walk through what those updates are and how it impacts you as a teacher. So I'm just going to hop in to an All Evidence tab that has some evidence in it and highlight some of these changes. So the first thing you'll notice is on the left-hand side, we now have different filter search options. So if we click the first drop-down arrow underneath all students, we now have the ability to filter our search within all evidence to focus on a single student. We also have the option to keep it as it was with all students. Within all student view, you can filter by the different types of evidence that have been posted. If we wanted to look for ones that have student voice, we can apply the student voice filter. If we want to look at ones that just have observations, we can apply that filter. We also have filters for whether or not items have been shared to the learning story. So if we want to see all items that have already been shared to the learning story, we can filter by clicking on yes, and now we're seeing only items that have been already shared. We can also do the opposite and filter by no and items that have not been shared. So now we're only able to view items that have yet to be shared to the learning story. You can continue to filter your searches by if you've been using the score performance tool, and you can look at items that are unscored or have a 1, 2, 3, 4 mark, and you can filter by outcome. Another update to the All Evidence tab has been the inclusion of a Share to Learning Story button that lives in the top right-hand corner of each post in the All Evidence tab. This can be clicked for quick access to sharing out to a student's learning story. If it's not something you want to share, if we click the drop-down arrow, the delete button is still where it lived before, and you are able to delete items that students shouldn't have posted or that might have been a mistake like this one. Another update to the All Evidence tab includes the ability to see parent comments. As a teacher, not only can you see the comment, but you also have the option to reply to the comment. When replying to the comment, you can type in a response followed by clicking the Share to Learning Story button and then share. If you do not click the Share to Learning Story button, the comment will only be viewable by teachers connected to the class. So if you are responding to a parent or want the parent to see your comment, you need to click the Share to Learning Story button. The Organize tab in Edsby has also received an update. Like before, we have our search filter options on the side where we can select between individual students, but we now have a blue button that says multi-select. If you click multi-select and then select all students, you can now view all learning evidence that's connected to this class for all students. From here, you can filter your search to Share to Learning Story as no, and then you can select all the items that have not been shared to the learning story yet, and then select the Share button up at the top to share multiple items at once. One last item to note is that the learning story view has not changed. This view still looks the same for teachers and parents as it always has.